So, a few months ago, I hit 100 subscribers. Once again, thank you so much to all of you, and people who have subscribed since that came out. I haven't posted a whole ton since then, although I'm still active on things like Discord. Mainly because of school. But a 4-day weekend came up, and I decided to take the opportunity to get some videos I've been meaning to do done. I've only gotten one request so far for art things, and that was from Jellyhorse to do an insane Darkstalker, which is of course what I'm working on right now. Darkstalker's not my favorite Wings of Fire character, but I've been meaning to make a design for him, and it is really fun to do insane expression, so I'm very happy with this request. Maybe someday I'll open commissions or something. Now, onto the questions. Magnolia the Leaf Skywing asks, why and when did you start drawing dragons and such? I've been drawing dragons since I was like 8, although I've certainly improved since then. My old dragons used to look like blobs. I'm not entirely sure why I started, but I was definitely influenced by things like Wings of Fire and How to Train Your Dragon, and now I've come up with my own universe of them and still draw them a ton. Before dragons, I was also in a shark phase that I still remember a ton of shark info from, and before sharks, I liked caterpillars, which was most likely influenced by The Very Hungry Caterpillar, a kid's book by Eric Carle that I had when I was very little. I draw things other than dragons, like dogs and humans, but it is mainly dragons. Fern the Leafwing asks, who or what inspires you? I'm not sure anyone in particular has inspired me to make art, I just enjoy doing it. There's definitely artists who I look up to and think their art is super cool, mainly some well-known and less well-known art and fandom YouTubers, such as Sky Christian Sava, Dragon Sheep, North Flowo, Rose Red Tiger, who is very underrated and makes really cool Blender models, and Oddity Draws. Their channels are in the description if you want to go check them out. Jellyhorse axe, axe, like an axe, or the body spray. Jellyhorse asks, who is your favorite Wings of Fire character and why? That is a tough one, I love a lot. I'd have to say Bumblebee because, well, she's adorable, although I do love a bunch of others, like Peril for her craziness, and Kiwi for his funniness, and Cricket for her relatableness. You may think Turtle's one of my favorites since I did a speed draw of him recently, but I actually mainly did that because I put the list of Wings of Fire characters I wanted to draw through a random number generator, and he came up. I'm also making another video of him, but that's mainly just for a meme since, well, he's a very memeable character with his stick and everything. And I still like him. I also really like Whiteout, Sundew, Foeslayer, Hope, Peacemaker, Lynx, Mink, Cliff, and Swordtail. Jellyhorse also asks, who is your favorite, who is your favorite dragon fandom? Because a fandom is just a single person. Jellyhorse also asks, what's your favorite dragon fandom? Probably Wings of Fire, honestly, although the fandom certainly has its issues, like all fandoms. I don't know, I never really got into a lot of the different dragon books like Aragon or anything. I found them boring and entirely too long. That mainly just goes for Aragon, though. And I never ended up finishing the How to Train Your Dragon book series or really getting into either How to Train Your Dragon fandom. I have a lot more Wings of Fire OCs than I do any other dragon fandom, unless you count my own books that I'm working on. And lastly, from T and Toons, for your drawings, do you use a drawing tablet for your art? I actually use a Surface for my art. It's a touchscreen Windows laptop. It's also pretty nice, because it's also decent for gaming and can handle more laggy programs like Blender. Mine's specifically a Surface Pro 7. I am a spoiled only child, otherwise I'd still probably be drawing with a mouse on a crappy old laptop or my school laptop. Even then, you can still make some impressive things with a mouse. Although I certainly prefer using my hand, especially since I am left-handed and not quite as coordinated with my right, especially on a mouse. But I also do plenty of traditional doodles, like my Happy Singles Awareness Day doodle that I posted in a community post the other day. And that's all! Oh, and Jellyhorse, here's a nice long still of just the Darkstalker drawing for you to screenshot or whatever, unless you want me to send it to you with Discord or something. Thank you to everyone who submitted questions and requests, and who subscribed, and everyone watching. Goodbye and have a great day. Such as Scott having a stroke apparently. Who is your favorite It also pretty nice. North Flowo it is really fun to do